So here we go with problem 6.2.18, which is right here. Assume that the adults have IQ scores that are normally distributed with a mean 97.6 and a standard deviation 20.7. So we open up StatCrunch under question help. Since it's a normal distribution, we're going to do stat calculate normal, just the way it asked us. First thing to do is set the mean. The mean was 97.6. Standard deviation was given as 20.7. And they want the first quartile. Well, quarter, 25%. 25% are at the bottom, 75% on top. So we want X less than some number is equal to 25%. So 0.25. This is the number on the X distribution for IQ scores. That'll be the 25th or the first quartile, 25th percentile. And they want it to one decimal place, so 83.6. Check the answer. There it is. So for that IQ score, there'll be 25% of the scores will be less than that. 75% will be greater than that. Obviously, it's less than the mean because the mean is 50 percentile. It's Q2 or P50 or the median. Okay, next question. Okay, so we'll go to 6.2.30. So here, assume the human body temperatures are normally distributed. Now it's a different mean, 98.2 and 0.63. Let's see, StatCrunch is still open. I have to change the mean to 98.2. And the standard deviation was 0.63. And here they're asking for the percentage of normal and healthy persons considered to have a fever. Well, the fever, the cutoff's 100.6 degrees. So we want to put 100.6, and they want to know to have a fever, you have to have a temperature higher than it. So we got to change this to greater than or equal. And we compute, and it's really low. Let's see, the percentage, they want it to 2 decimal places, so it's 0.01. That's what it rounds to. 1/100th of 1%. That's one chance in 10,000 of a person having with a round off of the person having a temperature greater than 100.6. Does this percentage suggest that the cutoff of 100.6 degrees Fahrenheit is appropriate? Let's see, what's the way they want us to answer this? Well, if that's truly the 100.6 is the cutoff for normal and healthy, then we want it to be low. So I think it's C. I think the way it's worded, we want it to be low if a person's truly normal and healthy. So that's a good cutoff. All right, now they're going to change the question. They're going to say the minimum temperature for requiring further medical tests should be what degrees Fahrenheit if we want only 5% of healthy people to exceed it. All right, so we go back to StatCrunch, to the normal, and now we're going to erase the 100.6 because they want this, instead of being 1/10 of 1%, they want it to be 5%. So for this distribution, this normal distribution, what temperature, what X value for the temperature will there'll be a 1 chance in 20 or 5% chance that you have the minimum temperature. 99.24, rounded to 2 decimal places. So 99.24. Okay, so for that, if you look back at the table, you see this red area is 5%. And the demarcation point is given by 99.236, blah, 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 which we rounded to 99.24. So anything greater than that is a 5% chance of being in the tail. Okay. That's it for those 2 questions. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording, and this will be Dr. K